elementary school. I got his report card, and his handwriting is jacked up. So seeing handwriting, I'll accept it. You can write it, just terrible. You can't, it's still terrible. So I can't blame him for that. But but then he started telling me his grades, and then he had gotten a B in math, which was perplexing to me because we do math homework. I'm an engineer by degree. I teach math. I'm not, how did you get a math? Let's talk about this. Everything was else. A B's not bad, but it didn't make sense to me. So I called the teacher. Hi, Mr. So-and-so. This is Lamar's mom. I'm trying to understand. Can you tell me what his grades were for his math class? She said, he got a 90, he got an 87, he got a 96, he got a 92, he got an 89, he got a 93, I said, were there any zeros in there? She said, no, he turned in all the assignments. I said, did you forget to tell me anything? She said, yeah. I said, well, then those average out to about a 92, 93. She didn't know I was doing the math in my head. I said, let me understand, unless you change the grading system where it requires a 94 to get an A, why did he get a B? Because obviously has an A, because back then A was 90. Oh, well, he could have done better work. He could have done better. So I gave him a B. I said, wait. You're telling me he did A work, but because you feel he could have done better, which he probably could have, you're going to give him a B because he could have done better? Yeah, that's the way. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. You're going to give him what he earned. He worked for an A. You're going to give him an A. Well, I don't think it's not what you think. It's what he earned. You gave me the numbers. Let's go over the numbers again. So he started rattling them off again. I said, yeah, that's a 93. What are you talking about? Well, I just don't feel like Judge Judy. I don't care about your feelings. The facts are the facts.
And we're not here to discuss feelings.
The facts are the facts. He got a 93. That's 93 work. Matter of fact, that's not just an A. That's a little better than an A. So I want you to change his grade to an A. Well, I'll change it because you're telling me to. No, you're going to change it because that's what he earned. And if I have to contact you again about this, I'll reach out to the principal. We're not doing this to my son. Then another time a teacher was calling about something. I don't remember what it was. When I tell you I get done with these ladies, they retire. I'm not mean. I'm not the angry black woman, but you are not going to use my son as you're never going to amount to anything child.
No, you're your child's advocate.